No.
If you've got...
What the hell was that?
I'm about to let Google go because of her fucking wireless headset.
Sorry for that.
I thought it was the Backstreet Boys singing.
Please remember, the views and opinions expressed by this show or any other show on DV Radio and its guests are strictly those of said individuals and do not reflect those of the DV Radio staff nor the staff of dysfunctional veterans.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Strap yourself in, because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
Attention, everyone.
You're tuned in live.
DV Radio.
Online and on the go on your mobile device.
Listeners' discretion is advised.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get ready to
Hey, you're listening to DV Radio with the old guy. I see Bo, who never leaves his couch for some reason. Google and Recoil, and I don't know where Marquis at.
I was going to say he probably went to Kruger.
The little garlic sauce is delicious. You alt-right neo-Nazi bastards better stop it right now.
If you use the cheap sauce, it don't taste good. It tastes like ass.
And I've got an important message.
Joe Junkie and Carrie Crack are perfectly fine for Tombstone.
Well, Carrie Crack is perfectly fine. She did in New Zealand. I would have sex with Brad Pitt.
How can you even read that with a straight face? Well, I've heard that many like short and tuna can girth, so I'm winning in that round apparently.
You're tuned in to WDVR on DVRadio.net or by searching DV Radio on your TuneIn app on your favorite mobile device.
Because this is how it is on DV Radio.
That is how it is right here on DVRadio.net. WDVR. This is Barracks Talk. I'm Bonerwood. I'm back. We got DV6, Google, and Mr. Recoil Marquis. He decided to skip out because he thinks if Bo gets to have surgery and save his life, he can just take off whenever the fuck he wants. Anyway, what is up tonight, DV6?
Holy shit, welcome back. We missed you. We really did. I was actually really scared for a while that you were really going to die.
Yeah, it was...
Listen to you. You sound healthy. But this isn't the you that was you a couple weeks ago. So.
Yeah, it was actually pretty bad, honestly. It was to the point that they had to do the surgery.
Quit fucking crying.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
We were already fucking starting to put out votes for funeral hors d'oeuvres and all that stuff.
I was already asking, can I get some of his equipment?
We determined we were gonna have a coffin-sized taco stand.
I was getting ready to ask, was the funeral procession going to be all power chairs or power chairs and wheelchairs?
We were going to have a power chair race.
But what we told, one of the good things I told your mom, I was trying to cheer her up. I said, well, if he dies, you don't have to get a full coffin because he's not that tall.
Oh, she told me about the not full coffin one, and she was smiling when she told me.
We were just going to wrap your recliner in a tarp.
Right. But yeah, it was minor but emergency surgery. It was an infection. They didn't want it to get in my bloodstream and possibly kill me, so they had to do surgery. I think it was like 3 or 4 o'clock that Saturday morning, and yeah, you guys know the rest of the story. I about died again.
Yeah, you were pretty bad. But so what we're gonna do tonight for everybody listening is it's a little schedule's gonna remain the same kind of, but with extended stuff. I'm gonna give you guys a quick update on what's going on here in the DV world and the farm and blah blah blah. And
also. Sorry, really quick. I am recording this show, so it will be on podcast, unlike when Recoil was doing
Good job, Recoil, last week or the week before.
It was 2 minutes before we ended.
And then he goes, oh, I should have been recording this. Yeah.
Whoops.
It's a lot of stuff.
Oh, man.
So real quick, things are going good here. Thank you everybody who supports the nonprofit DV Farm for Homeless Vets. Things are going extremely well. The men here are doing outstanding. There's updates on the farm page. There's a video there's more info I have to put out about what happened today. Before I get into that, Monday, well, let me say it like this. The longer that people stay here, the longer that they get clean and sober, they celebrate milestones. 6 months, a year, 2 years. And one of our guys is one of the original first residents here. He was the first resident still. He got 2 years. I think a month or two ago, a couple months ago. And we like to ask him, what do you want to do? What's on your wish list or something? Within reason. And he wanted to go deep sea fishing. Well, one of our neighbors arranged for all the veterans here to be sponsored by a charter fishing company out of Connecticut, and they took them deep sea fishing for the day. And that was the Black Hawk 2 charter fishing company. The links and the appropriate phone numbers and contacts are on the DV Farm page. They had a ball. They went off for a 2-hour tour past Long Island out there in the ocean, and they caught a shit ton of fish. They had to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Google stayed up all night to make sure they got up, and for the 3-hour ride to Connecticut down to the shore, and they didn't get back till that night. But a big shout out to that fishing company and Chris Bates, our neighbor, who arranged that to make that possible. And then he took all the men out for supper that night on the way back. So really, really good day. Go check that out on the DV Farm page and make sure you hit like and thank him. That was awesome. And then today we had about 40, 50 motorcycles from a motorcycle veteran club come up here. And I'm waiting on the official name of the organization before I post the video because I told them to write it down. We'll send you an email. Fucking still waiting on the email. But so I had set up places. It's Saturday. I'm ready to go. And I'm filming them as they come in. They park all their motorcycles and shit. It was awesome. Right? And he's like, can you give us a few words and then, maybe give us a tour? I'm like, all right, place is looking good. The vets are outside. They got pants on. That's awesome. Wearing more than just socks. And, so I gave a spiel in the history and how, I told him about how people said this wasn't going to happen and all the support, blah, blah, blah. And then I said, you guys ready for a tour? And do you know what the fuck happened? I turned the corner of the office to look out towards where the pasture is in the woods, and there's a fucking forest fire going. Oh, the woods are on fire. I'm like, oh shit, we got a fire. So there's all these people, mostly old people.
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, I grab a bucket of water. I get there, it's a 100-foot patch of flames, right? Shooting 8-10 feet in the air. I'm like, oh man. So I was like, good thing we got all these people. I'm like, yeah. So we run out there and the men hooked all the hoses up and we put the fire out. And they're like, this is the most excitement we've had all day. I'm like, I'm really sorry. Did you plan this fire? Oh yeah. Well, what happened? I don't know. And, I know exactly what happened. I was screwing around, blowing shit up and so. Anyhow, but that was fun. It was fun. They turned the corner. Is this part of the tour? What? Holy shit, the woods are on fire.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I didn't tell you. So anyhow, we had that. It was great. They donated almost $500 between all of them before they left. I can't thank them enough. The Combat Motorcycle, and they came from all of the different motorcycle veteran clubs, all the way out as far as Washington State to New Hampshire to in between. So all those other states that Hillary didn't go to, they were from there too. I can't thank them enough. That was awesome. So the Kwanzaa hut's up. Thank you to everybody who does those fundraisers by using your birthday. Keep that up. Last month, we got a check from Facebook for $11,000. Every little bit helps, and it's just like that smile.amazon.com. Thousands of people do it, and I think the last check we got from Smile Amazon was almost 1,000. So we're getting there. But those birthday fundraisers, keep them up. It's awesome. It's really a big help. We've got to get back to saving money. We bought our last ticket item, big ticket, and that was a Kwanzaa hut. Now I've got to get a van so I can start getting volunteers to drive instead of me doing it every 2 seconds. So anyhow, thank you. So that's that. And as far as the DV store goes, check out the hoodies are back on. They're back. They should be back in the store. I think there's only a handful of slots left. If you want to be a DV Battalion member, join now. And I think if you look, there's a promo code somewhere. You can save $50 off for the year package. Get special deals. Get 10% off for the year. Blah blah blah. Open enrollment will not come again until January. So if you like your DV store, you can keep it till January. So check out mydvstore.com and check out those deals. All right. Now, without further ado, here's Mo.
What's up, everybody? I know I've been going for it's been about a month now, but I'm back. Nothing can keep me down. Anyway, we have some wonderful news that I divulged to the three that's here in the hosted tonight. We now, DV Radio has an official sponsor. It is Nightcap Productions, better known as What the Forecast. So if you have an Android or Apple device or whatever, go download that right now, and I'll tell you why. Because when you look go to your Android store or your Apple store and download What the Forecast. It's WT Forecast.
Or Google it. What?
Yep.
For CAST.
I love that app.
Showing results. What the Forecast. It's in iTunes, Google Store, Nightcap Productions. There it is.
If DB6 wants to tell us about it,
No, I was pretending I was one of the listeners because you talk weird, so I was seeing if I could do this.
Well, I was getting ready to.
I'm ready. Keep going.
I was getting ready to say I am going to put links here in the chat room momentarily. But anyway, What the Forecast is a wonderful app. You go there, wherever you're at in the world, it tells you outrageous things about the forecast. What are you looking at right now, DV6?
I just X'd it out.
You just X'd it out. Okay, for example.
I can bring it back.
Oh my God. See, this is what we go through in pre-show, but then DV6 likes to fuck shit up. It's okay, Six. It's okay. But What the Forecast won a 2018 People's Choice Webby Award in the category of mobile sites and apps. Let me tell you, it's wonderful. What the Forecast is an accurate weather app that will explain in real terms how nasty it is outside. You'll never again wonder if you should just go back to bed, which, of course, you probably should. But sometimes it's better just to give up and try again tomorrow. But What the Forecast is wonderful. The graphics are great. It's fucking hilarious. I can't tell you how many times it just puts a smile on my face. People from around the world, service members, veterans, you name it, civilians, they love the app. So, like, the other day, I tweeted out on Twitter one of the screenshots from where I'm at in North Carolina, and it said 66 degrees Fahrenheit, which was roughly what the weather was, and the status that it said was stratus clouds get their name from the Latin term for bitch tits. And I about lost it. I fucking...
Really?
Yes, I'm not joking. One from another part of the United States that a friend sent me said, the sun will shine out your ass today. I mean, it's hilarious. You guys will love it.
Why are we pushing this? Because you like it?
I just said, and I'll say it again, because DV6 keeps interrupting me. Nightcap Productions, the creators and owners of What the Forecast, are now sponsoring all of DV Radio. So a huge shout out to them. What's that, Six?
That's awesome. I mean, just out of the blue, guy called you?
No, so what happened is I found out that they had a website. Went and emailed him. Thought it was a long shot. Come to find out, the owner is a Navy vet. And we started talking. We had a nice talk. And he was definitely loving DV Radio, DV, the DV Farm. And he said he would love to be the official sponsor for DV Radio. And,
as long as I don't post any more memes about the Navy again.
Yeah, you cannot do that. No,
we're kidding. We're kidding.
Yeah, definitely kidding.
He said one of them is it's hotter than a blue water shit in a porta potty during a hippie festival this summer.
Oh
my god. But yes, They are the official sponsors for DB Radio now. So thank you to Nightcap Productions. We cannot thank you enough. I know DB6, Recoil, and Google were all ecstatic when they found out, and I told them. So.
Does this mean he gets real commercials and stuff?
Yes,
Hells
it does.
yeah.
Damn.
Although he didn't ask for them. He said he didn't care if we did it or not, but we certainly will, because
yes,
his app's awesome. And he's a great brother for helping.
How do you not give somebody that's sponsoring your show no commercials?
Well,
no commercial for you.
Well, there's also another app that he just came out with that DB6. I've got to get you. It's called BS Navigator.
Oh, right. You tell them about that. I want to get that.
So BS Navigator is an actual GPS navigator that tells you how to get somewhere, but it has a catch. It insults you. It'll tell you turn left, motherfucker, and I have to go take a shit. Hurry up. Stuff like that. I mean,
maybe next week we can play part of it on the live video.
Yeah, hopefully, me and DB6 can get him somewhere in New Hampshire to start yelling at his fucking GPS.
Yeah, we can do that.
But it is called Backseat Navigator or BS Navigator. Again, it's on Android and Apple devices that I know of. I'll send links here in the chat and in the podcast so you guys can go directly there for Apple and Google. It's wonderful. I've heard some of the stuff it says. And it's fucking hilarious.
Now, what's this guy's name?
His name is William King, Billy King.
Thank you, Mr. King. Greatly appreciate it.
Yes, we cannot thank you enough again. We are going to have him on sometime in the future. So when we have him on, you guys can ask questions, do stuff like that. But yes, that is what I've been working on this week.
Great.
Yeah,
that's great.
That's what I've been doing while I've been sitting here going, oh, my ass hurts. All week, but
I've seen that app for a while. I mean, it's been making its rounds all over Facebook.
Yeah,
screenshots of it, tons of it. I've seen it. So
it's a brand new app that literally just hit the full public. So,
well, I've seen it on Facebook a few months ago. Everybody was sending me screenshots of it.
Oh, for what the forecast?
Oh yeah, for what the forecast? Yeah, that's been out for a while.
No.
Oh my god. See, we're talking about a navigator, and he started, I've seen that out for months. Okay.
Oh, the navigator. No, I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, my God, I'm going to bust him in the mouth. This is the show we go through.
Okay. 13 minutes.
13 minutes, drink water. But also, I have some other news, if I can pull it up somewhere. David Libby, you guys remember him, Warrior Service, the SOSRA band, all of that good stuff? Yes.
I'll just say yes.
The captain. DB6.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, he does great things for our veterans and brothers and sisters. This past August 26th, 22 veterans went fishing with Warrior Service on 11 donated boats. Now, the best part about that is that next year, in August of 2019, they're going to have 31 boats so far with space for 65 veterans to go fish. And we're talking some big-ass fish out in wherever the fuck he's at. I can't even remember. He'll probably tell me because I know he's listening. But I cannot tell you how happy all of these veterans looked. Go to Warrior Service on Facebook and look at those pictures. They had a great fucking time, a wonderful time. If you guys are interested, I'm sure all you have to do is let them know if they've got room for you guys on this upcoming one in 2019. They'll certainly get you out there some way, shape, or form, I'm sure. But if you guys like fishing or just want to be with some fellow brothers and sisters and they can get you out there, please go to Warrior Service's Facebook page or warriorservice.org and check that out.
Sounds good. Good job there, Mr. Back from the Dead guy.
Right? Yeah, Recoil did say I was resurrected earlier. It was in Bellingham Bay, Washington State. Just so everybody knows. Told you he'd tell me.
Well, you know.
Yeah. So since DV6 told us what was happening at the farm, Recoil.
No.
What? Go ahead.
Nothing. I thought you were going to me. I'm like, I'm not ready. I don't have my notes.
Oh, Recoil, did you know that if you go to smile.amazon.com, you can give back to DV Farm?
I did, and I do quite regularly. Actually, I do all of my purchases through smile.amazon.com.
Yeah, all you've got to do is go to smile.amazon.com, as Recoil so eloquently put it. Make DV Farm your... Trying to promote a fucking non-profit, and we're over here fucking jerking off. Man. But you go to smile.amazon.com, make DV Farm your charity of choice. When you check out, a small portion of your shopping cart goes to the DV Farm, no hidden fees or extra costs. And again, it goes to the DV Farm. That's smile.amazon.com, make DV Farm your charity of choice. And believe it or not, you guys may think that just because you bought 1 or 2 things, it's not a lot. But if 50 people bought $100 worth of stuff for back to school or Christmas or Thanksgiving or Halloween or anything like that, that adds up. So when Amazon sends that check to the farm, just like Facebook sends the birthday non-profit stuff to the farm, it adds up when they add it all up. So please don't think it's not helping when you do that, because it honestly does.
Dead air. So,
is that it? We're done already?
No, now we have to catch Bo up on everything that happened while he was gone.
Yeah,
so
sorry.
Bo, while you were gone, before you almost died, right? It went in threes. First, it was me, the 1 week, where they rushed me to the hospital, brought me back, got my breathing and everything, pulse or whatever, respirator, whatever, and I'm better. It's like instantaneously. They hit me with the EpiPen pen. The thingy thing
again?
In the leg. Yep, it hit me, right? You were.
No, Bo was here for that.
Oh, but anyhow, so for those who maybe didn't hear that show, so then I almost died. So then the following week, then Google tries to die, and we rush her to the hospital.
I was here for that one too.
Following week, Bo, you go. So the question is, who's next?
I'm waiting on Recoil.
I was gonna say it's Recoil's turn.
Well, Marquis, we don't even know if he's around.
Oh, we know he's around.
That is true, and I'm sure that his wife wouldn't be calling us because she doesn't have her phone numbers and stuff.
The amount of, I'm sorry I didn't do a whole, I was doing casualty updates on the page.
Oh my God, I heard about this shit, man.
Your mom was tough. Like, I know she was tired and everything. I was checking on her too, and I was like, okay, it's been 12 hours. Can I get an update? And he's resting. I'm like, okay. You know, but in the beginning, though, it was when I was getting, she calls me and goes, I thought I was going to have to call you to tell you to make him go to the hospital, but I got him finally to go. And then you get there, and then they're rushing you into whatever, ICU or surgery and then ICU. And I'm like, holy shit. So then I got to think the worst. Okay, what am I going to do if he dies?
See, you
the
guys,
radio would have been fucked.
I don't think the listeners understand how bad me and my mom argue about me going to the hospital every time.
I don't think it's more you not fucking going, though. You're stubborn.
That's what I'm saying. We always argue about me going. She's like, let's go. And I'm like, I don't want to. I think it'll be all right. And she's like, we're going to the hospital. I'm going to take you to the hospital. She'll grab the fucking phone every damn time. And I know she's either calling you or Recoil. I'm like, oh, fuck it. I'll go. I don't want to hear these two old assholes tell me to fucking go. Shit. I don't want to argue with them too. Let's just go.
That's funny.
It never fails. She'll grab the fucking house phone. And she'll say, we're going to the hospital. She did that morning. It was like 2:00 in the morning. And she grabbed the house phone. She was going to call one of you.
That infection was pretty bad on you.
Yeah, it was.
Running through your body.
Yeah, it was bad.
And I was trying to understand exactly what. Like the first message I got was something about cell count or something. I'm like, what's this got to do with his coverage? You know,
my white blood count, my white blood cell count, which it's normally high anyway because I do have an autoimmune disease, which is Crohn's. But in this instant, it was like 45,000, and it's supposed to be between 14 and 15,000. So we're looking at twice as much.
You know what's funny about that, Bo?
What's that?
When Six told me that you were in the hospital, he was like, yeah, his white blood cell count is really low. He's got an infection going on. I'm like, no, it's really high.
Yeah.
High.
Yeah.
It's really high when you have an infection going on. It's not low.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, mine was through the roof. It was funny when I was getting the day that I went home, though, because my mom was like, yeah, you're not going home. I was like, you want to bet? It's like, you never tell me I'm not going home. So the doctor comes in, and he must have been from Sri Lanka. But he goes, so we want to put the pickle line in you there? And I was like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. And he keeps on. I was like, so you want to keep me here another 3 days up to a week? And he's like, I believe we should do that because we should put the antibiotics in your pickle line, yeah. And so me and him go back and forth. Finally, he goes, okay, Mr. Wood, I believe you understand your body a little bit more than I do, and I think you can get the DA to come out and go. So I think I can trust that you can go home. And I was like, all right.
Racist, but that's funny.
That's exactly how he spoke. You can ask my mom.
That is funny.
We shook hands, and I was like, I'm out the door. And they walk out, and my mom looked at me. I was like, I told you I was going home. Every time.
If you were speaking about the anatomy of a goat, I would know much better.
Oh, that's a little racist. That's bad.
Bad.
Terrible.
Oh my god.
God, we're all going to hell.
Oh, no
you're
doubt.
giving veterans a bad reputation.
Sorry. I'm giving myself a bad reputation.
I mean, 16 years of war with these people, and the best you got is goat jokes.
Well, I mean, when you're not actually allowed to kill them while you're there. Yeah.
Oh. God. Oh, we got 3 minutes.
Yay!
Tell you a little story.
What happens in 3 minutes?
About a man named Jared. Poor mountaineer really kept spinning bed. And then
well, welcome back. Glad to have you back. I'm glad you're. I will say this though, little bit of just we got people who have been with us since the very beginning, and I don't even think you know this, Bo, and I don't think Recoil knows, but Mike Downing has been a long time since the very beginning, when we were just an infant of a page, like with a few hundred likes, 1,000 or whatever. He's been with us, and he's donated hard cash to the farm before it was even, when it was still a dream. I mean, I was sitting there doing mail call at the office 4 years ago, whatever, and opening mail, and here's he mailed $500, $5 $100 bills in the mail. But we've tried getting him to be a moderator on the page. He's an old Vietnam vet, and his nephew contacted the page a few days ago and to give us a heads up that his uncle has been given 2 weeks to live.
Really?
And wanted to get the word to us because he knows how much he liked the DV page. And so, Mike, hopefully you're old. If you're a Vietnam vet, you got to be fucking old. So I hope you had a good life. And man, he's gone. It sounds like he knows, and he's going out on his own terms. I respect that. Not gonna be all mushy and shit. I mean, he is a good man. Good man.
Yeah, he is a Vietnam Marine, if I remember correctly.
Yep, he helped a lot. He's helped so many people on that page. When we were hurting and stuff, he would be the first one in there to dive in and assist people in need. So just keep him in your thoughts, Mike Downey, good man. Semper Fi, brother.
I'm sorry, I was doing
this
something.
Would be a good way to segue into the break.
I'm sorry, I was doing something. I thought you were going to say more.
Just killed the rest of the segment. Get the pun?
You're a dick. You, Mr. DV6, are a dick. Yes.
You're just now figuring that out?
I'm not going to say anything.
I love you too, Google. Wow.
Oh, damn. Damn. Shit's hard.
Sign on here. Time
to break out the old steak knife at the next dinner.
She wasn't there when I told that story.
All right. Well, we'll hold off on the story. We'll come back to Barracks Talk right here on dvradio.net with last week's junk that was in the news. We're not going to play the intro when we come back. We'll hit on Google's junk that was in the news last week just a little bit. Then we'll go on from there. You're listening to Barracks Talk right here on WDVR.
Baby shark, baby shark, baby shark.
DV Radio.
I'm Dave Libby of WarriorService.org and SOSRABand.com, and this is Contraband.
The Up in Arms Podcast.
We are not another military spouse / unconventional vet spouse.
Welcome to Media Letter Sandwich.
You're listening to Barracks Talk on DV Radio.
Welcome to Disgruntled Discussions.
You're listening to
The Marquee 3030.
Hello and welcome to the Service Dog Show with PTSDog. I'm your host, Joaquin Watai.
Hear all of these veteran-made shows on dvradio.net. From original to syndicated shows, they're all on the DV Radio Network. Don't forget to check out the schedule banner to find out when your favorite show is airing. Again, that's dvradio.net. And don't forget to search DV Radio on the TuneIn app on your mobile device.
DV Radio.
You're listening to WDVR, only on dvradio.net.
You are listening to WDVR right here on dvradio.net. It's Barracks Talk Live, unless you're listening to us on podcast, which means it's on Podbean, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, and a lot of other places you can get your podcasts that I probably don't know of. And yes, we're working on getting this on Spotify. Just give us time. It takes a lot longer and a lot more shit than you think. I'm Boner Wood. We've got Google, who's going to do our junk that's in the news momentarily, Recoil, and DV6.
I got one question.
Yeah.
Sorry to wreck your routine. People have been texting me, messaging me, calling me, and stuff, and going, what about all the people that we were supposed to have on while you were dying?
Okay, so we will have them on. We had to reschedule. We just had to push all guests back until I could get back and work up another day for them to come on. But we will have Dr.
You're doing
Levinson,
the Jim Kirk thing again.
But we will have Dr. Levinson on, and the kid that's selling all of the T-shirts for veterans and stuff like that, as well as, like I said, Mr. William King of Nightcap Productions. And I believe there's someone else that escapes my mind.
All right, sounds good.
But and to answer another question, yes, Not Another Military Spouse does air every Friday at 1907 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will hopefully have a new one next week. PTSDog Service Dog Show will be back as well. I couldn't do anything. Nobody could do anything, so that's why there haven't been any new shows. Anyway.
Because you have all the passwords.
I have all the passwords. I have all the passwords. But yes, we will have everything back on routine. New Contraband may be next Saturday. If not, it'll be the following Saturday as well. The host of that is David Libby. Google, you there?
I'm here.
Okay. Well, first off, I want to start the junk in the news segment off with this for you. I couldn't resist.
Boom, 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 boom.
That's the one. It's a meme, isn't it? It's like when you're trying to go to sleep and then my brain at 3 a.m. and it's the song.
Well, the kids' song has been going around for a little while now, and then they've got a Baby Cars one too, and at the end of that one, it's like monster truck, boom, boom, vroom, vroom. I'm like, that's great, fucking great. Nevermore.
That's funny.
Nevermore told me that's DV6's new Phenomena.
Not playing this game.
Banana.
Going to eat.
Okay, we can do last week's joke that was in the news now.
Are you sure?
Well, yeah.
Alright, well, this one's kind of weird. It's an animal one, but it's not like your average animal one. It's a python. So, this lady borrowed, like, her mom's car or whatever, and it was running strangely. So she pulled over, and when she opened up the hood, she found a python gripped to the engine. Like,
did she mistake it for her serpentine belt?
No, and this happened in Wisconsin. So she called 911 after she found the python coiled over her serpentine belt. And then the police department called for even more backup when it became clear the snake had no intention of surrendering its grip on the engine.
So it was trying to hump her serpentine belt?
Well, and it didn't want to let go. It was like, suckers, you're fucking cops, I'm a python.
I can grip anything, bitch. I'll choke you out.
I know, right? It's crazy. I'm like, well, I mean, at least she knew to pull over and, instead of
trying to go 60 more miles.
What?
Instead of trying to go 60 more miles like most people would have done.
Right.
Then it took over her radio and started playing Alice Cooper tunes. $1,000,000 babies.
I've been listening to a lot of Alice, and the same thing that I don't want to replay keeps replaying, Feed My Frankenstein. And I've heard this song so many times. I love that song, but it's like every other song now that plays on my playlist.
My favorite Alice Cooper song by far is Welcome to My Nightmare.
Welcome to my nightmare. I think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna feel you belong.
Yes, I love that song. Oh my god. That's a Halloween song, by the way. Yes, we're having a Halloween show. Anyway, continue.
It's alright. So, anyway, the snake... the python was not killed in the process of getting it out of the engine. It's alive and well.
Oh,
and then people were commenting on their Facebook page, and one person wrote, "If it had been me, I would have screamed for a good 20 minutes, and then I would have thrown up about 30 miles away from my car." I'm like, well, you were just gonna leave the fucker out there?
Jesus.
Yep, it's great. This is becoming this is another animal story, but this is a cute and funny, cuddly animal story, I suppose. There is a company that is offering paid leave to new pet owners.
I'm not going down this tonight. I'm not going down this road tonight, Google.
So a company in Minneapolis is offering employees what they call fraternity leave, a week-long work-from-home leave for new pet owners. Nina Hale, a digital marketing agency, is giving workers the opportunity to work from home while training their new furry family members. The company decided to revamp their employee benefits this past summer after a request from an employee. Yep. In May, senior account manager Connor McCarthy asked to work from home for 1 week after adopting a 2-month-old golden doodle named Bentley. His request was honored and inspired the company to make it an official policy. When Nina Hale execs revamped employee benefits in July, they made sure to include this fraternity leave option as a benefit for all.
There'd be some bitch getting a fucking puppy every week.
Yeah.
Know, right?
There's going to be that one fucking dick that messes it up for everybody.
Yep. Other businesses, though, have even sweeter deals. NYC's M-Particle, a data company, includes 2 weeks of paid time off for paternity leave in their benefits package. You can also bring your pup to the office if you so choose. It's crazy. Paid pet parent leave just might be a new way to woo younger employees. As the Post reported in 2017, many millennials, especially New Yorkers, would much rather parent pets than actual human babies.
Can I tell you what I think of this story?
It's a reason not to provide paid leave.
No, but this is what I think of it.
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Google,
Yes.
I want to go make a burger. Do you want one?
Sure.
Really?
Well, I mean, if you're gonna make one anyway, you might as well make two.
Do you want fries? Do you want fries? All right.
Just don't cut it with the toenail knife.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god. This one is actually this story I just heard about like a couple days ago or yesterday, but I have to talk about it, and I had already told the guys, and I think I just broke my desk. So
that's what you get for clicking so hard.
What?
That's what you get for clicking so hard.
I wasn't clicking on anything. Never mind.
That's what they always say.
So there is a new movie called First Man, and it is about, it's the story about Neil Armstrong and the first man on the moon and all that fun stuff. Well, Ryan Gosling is the lead actor. He's playing Neil Armstrong. He's a Canadian actor, and in the movie, this is important information. So in the movie, they, the writers and stuff, they decided that the scene where Neil Armstrong planted the U.S. flag on the moon, it wasn't important enough to put that in the movie because, as Ryan Gosling said, it was a human accomplishment and not a U.S. accomplishment. And I'm like, well, that's very interesting because I do remember that this happened during the Cold War, and it was a race against time to be the first to the moon.
So
I will not be
I guess we shouldn't give praise to the people that have made medical advances and stuff like that because a human done it.
Right, exactly.
I mean, that's basically what he's saying.
Yep. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I'm sure it would be a phenomenal movie, but you're not going to include that they're, like, probably the most important part.
Right? That's like, I mean, what wouldn't have bothered me as much? It sort of would have, but it wasn't as bad as if they put the actual footage in and cut to it somehow, like people watching the television. That would have been phenomenal in so many aspects, but to recreate it and show that, hey, this is a part of the movie, we're going to cut from this and then to the actual footage, that would have made it even better. But to cut it out completely because the United States just done it is basically what he's saying. Fuck Ryan Gosling and The Notebook.
I'm like, this is ridiculous. And of course, so people with the same mindset as you and I, Bo, have been tweeting about it and saying things about what their thought is and stuff. And of course, we're crazy because, I mean, come on, especially in today's, the way that the country is right now, we need to be reminded of accomplishments that we made.
Yeah, it's like, I hate to bring up race, but I was watching something the other day, and there was a Jew, a white Jew, another white guy, and this black lady there, and a guy in the audience asked, how has slavery hurt her in today's society? And she said, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of hearing about this. And then she proceeds on to why it's so stupid that we need to move on. We can't learn from history if we stay in the past. And she looks at the guy beside her, who's probably, 30, 40 years old. She goes, he had even more problems sooner than the slavery because they had a Holocaust in the 1940s. So you're worried about black people in slavery in the 17 and 1800s, and this guy just got out of it. And she's right. She's completely fucking right. but it's the same aspect.
Yep, it's insane. It's yeah. Everything is upside down and backwards.
Yeah.
Everything. Such as, let me see. All right, this one's kind of sad, but it's a good story. It just shows you the stupidity of some people. All right, so there was, what was it? There was the condom challenge, and there was the jumping out of your car during the In My Feels song challenge, and how many challenges have there been where people just do stupid shit?
In the last month?
I know, right? There's been so many challenges. Well, the latest challenge is the fire challenge, where teenagers are pouring rubbing alcohol on their hands and then setting their hands on fire.
Wait. So they upgraded from hand sanitizer to fucking isopropyl alcohol? Is that what you're... Oh my god, I want to see the dumb shit that puts it in his fucking mouth.
Yes, and this 12-year-old girl in Michigan has severe burns over more than half of her body because of this fire challenge.
I'm laughing, but
and
it's
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I'm laughing, but it's a serious matter. I'm laughing at how ridiculous it is. A.
Yeah.
B. The fact that the parents haven't been fucking parenting. That goes to show how good of a parenting system this fucking world has today. Yeah. You didn't hear about stupid shit like this 10 or 20 years ago. Yeah, we done stupid shit.
We did stupid shit, but not this stupid.
Right. We could have died, but we thought this shit through as well.
Well, and then
we didn't have challenges. We had triple dog dares.
We had triple dog dares. That's it. There it is.
It's funny because the whole point of this is to do it, and your friend videotapes you, like they've record it on their phone, and then you upload it to like Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and
you know that's the real difference. Like when we were kids, they didn't have video recorders. I mean, they did, but they were like the size of a Volkswagen,
and they were about $2,000.
We did. Our generation did just as much stupid shit. We just didn't upload it onto fucking Facebook.
Well,
sure.
I mean, we did have.
There's another challenge. At the same time that this fire challenge was happening, there was a hot water challenge happening. And the hot water challenge is where you record you pouring boiling hot water over your friend.
Oh, yeah, that'll make life wonderful.
Right, and so kids have been hospitalized with second, third degree burns. Because of this hot water challenge.
I gotta really, really turn it up a notch and do boiling hot Jello.
Oh my god. Well, I know some asshole is going to be like, why don't you feel sorry for the kid? Because the kid is 12 years old and is not dumb enough to not know that that's a stupid idea. They know what's stupid. I mean, you're 12 years old. You're getting ready to be a teenager. You've already been given the middle school talk of, you're becoming a man or a woman now. Now's the time you need to take responsibility. I mean...
Right now is the time to set yourself on fire and burn your genitalia.
Right now is the time to try to be Michael Jackson and Richard Pryor all at the same time.
It's insane. I'm like, how fucking stupid are you?
If you guys didn't know those references, you need to go YouTube Michael Jackson head on fire, Richard Pryor blow self up. Just go do that. Fucking Michael Jackson with his fucking hair caught on fire and Richard Pryor smoking fucking meth at his fireplace of all fucking places. Oh, I think I'll fucking light a fireplace right now while I'm smoking meth out of this plank. Oh. Fucking blew himself up twice. Richard Pryor done it twice. He didn't do it once. He done it fucking twice.
Alright, we'll do the rest of the news after the second break, and they're pretty fast story. So
at least Michael Jackson only set his hair on fire once. Richard Pryor blew himself up with a meth pipe at his fireplace fucking twice. Come on.
Oh, it's crazy.
Well, Jackson did it over Pepsi.
Well, but still.
Wasn't it filming a Pepsi commercial?
Yeah, and he was running down the street with his hair on fire. Oh my god, my hair's on fire. Woohoo!
He should have right away went into the zombie pose.
Yeah. It's crazy. I'm like,
oh my god. I have watched the news footage of when Richard Pryor done that. It's fucking hilarious. And then when you hear him do his stand-up about himself blowing himself up, it's even funnier because he lights the fucking matchstick that he's got for his cigarettes, and he goes, "It was little old me just running down the road, and the fucking matchstick is on fire and shit." It's fucking great.
Ah, wunderbar.
Right? Oh my god. So, Recoil, how's your couple of weeks been since I've been going away, and we've really not got to talk that much, but we actually have had a few talks on the phone.
Not great, but not bad. How's that?
Yeah, that's not great, but not bad.
Right, I'm still kicking. Somewhere along that line, I have developed like fucking serious case of like heartburn or acid reflux or some kind of shit. Other than that, all is well.
I'm right there with you. I've already got the acid reflux with the Crohn's disease, and I think my gallbladder's like trying to kill me now. So that's great. Fucking.
Yeah, that's a new development for me, man. That's a problem I never had before.
Well, that's not good.
It sucks.
Me and you still need to have that talk.
Uh-oh. It's time for the talk.
The talk. The talk. That's right. Oh my god, man. It feels so good to be back. And DV6 just stubbed his toe. That's literally what it sounded like.
See, if he would have trimmed his toenails like I told him.
Right. Huh. Oh, where we were talking about the kids being raised on electronics and all, DV Tree goes, "We boomers were raised by television." All I can think of is Lewis Black talking about atomic bombs sitting in the middle of the living room with a 10-inch piece of glass between you and the atomic bomb.
I was 30 before I realized that your dog wouldn't get you out of a well.
That's funny.
What, you mean people don't understand bark?
Right. I only made it to 18 before I figured out that you couldn't get your car 10 feet off the ground and have it continue to move afterwards.
Holy fucking hell. Oh my god.
Yeah, I love railroad crossings. I fucking launched a Malibu Classic off a railroad crossing. One of them ones, it's like a high bank railroad crossing.
Right.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I hit the ground so hard the freaking oil pan ruptured.
We actually, I know most places have it, but we have one of those roads where it's called Roller Coaster Hill, and you go down a curve in a hill and come back, and it's like a roller coaster. We had a Chevy van one time, and I hit that thing. Oh my god, the higher up you are in a vehicle and you hit that motherfucker, feels like you just launched into fucking space, man. I wish I could still do that shit on my power chair. Might have to do that one of these days, get an air ride on that damn thing, see how fast it'll get. Oh my god. Fucking airbags and shit. Oh shit. Shit a bitch. But yeah. Me and PTSDog actually went and streamed on Twitch. I'm not promoting that, just so you guys know. But we done that so you guys could have something, since we couldn't do a show last week and I wasn't here. And I know you guys had missed PTSDog. But we streamed on Twitch there for a little bit. You can find that on Dysfunctional Veterans if you want to go watch it. It wasn't nothing special. We just acted like dumbasses, just to let you know. But yeah, that's what we done last week. We flew little sperm spaceships, as Recoil heard earlier. We have ejaculated out of our spaceships. Oh my god!
Nice.
Yep. So
I need a screwdriver so I can fix my desk.
Their spaceships have very nice portals.
Yes, they do. Seriously fucked up.
The ejection portal.
Ejaculation portal.
I'm just picturing these gobs flying through space.
Landing on Earth and splatting all the people in the face. Ew, what's this?
We're under attack by space jellyfish.
Holy shit. Oh my god. I've got to get you this jingle palette so you can have this on hand when you have to broadcast next, Recoil. Oh man, I've missed you guys. It is great to be back. This is my escape. You guys know that. So, oh man.
Ours and many others.
Yep. And if it wasn't for all of you guys who donate and listen, we honestly wouldn't have a show. We wouldn't have DV Radio. So thank you guys all. If you do want to donate, please go to dvradio.net. Scroll down to the bottom. Click the blue donate button. That's there. You can choose one of those three. I think it's $5, $25, and $50. If you want to give more, give less, please email us and we'll send you a link to do that as well. Oh my god.
As well.
Yeah, as well.
Hey, how about them burgers?
I don't have any.
He's going in and out. I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
all I know is that I need a fucking screwdriver so I can fix my desk.
Is it a fresh llama burger?
No.
Well, I'm going to play this.
For supper, we're having injured duck stew.
I've got to play this.
Oh my god. That's not even funny, but we have fucking 3 ducks in isolation.
Why?
I say isolate them in a pot with some carrots.
Well, no, like one of them broke their fucking foot, and I still don't know.
What? How?
One, I didn't know that ducks were able to break their foot. 2, I don't know how the duck broke her foot.
That's what I'm saying. How? I mean, I know there's some cartilage in there, but damn.
I don't know. I wish I knew. Like, that'd be fucking awesome if I knew, but...
Jesus Christ.
A serious question posed by the interwebs. Can you celebrate Labor Day if you don't have a job? Sure, you can celebrate other people's labor.
You know,
right?
I will never understand why you get the day off on Labor Day. Labor equals work. So it's a work day.
I love Labor Day. It's a day to appreciate the hardworking American.
I'm going to leave that one alone.
I taken the day off. Right.
Right. You work really hard. Take the day off.
One day a
then
year.
It should be like free day or work free day or labor free day.
So
No Labor Day.
Labor Day, all you lazy fucks should be working at least 12 hours.
Right. It's like, come on.
But if you want to celebrate the labor, have a no Labor Day.
Hey, I would love if we had like an actual Labor Day every year, and the rest of the year I didn't have to.
But you still got paid the same or more that you do now, right?
Right.
That would be great.
Definitely have to be more.
Snapu
I have
asked.
a lot more time to blow my wad. So.
Snapu said, but is Recoil going to take the day off?
Yes, I am, actually. I'm going to enjoy it with friends and family.
Yep.
What? Which could have included my dvradio.net Barracks Talk co-hosts, but they all chose to say, fuck you.
Hey.
I'll be working. I'm busy. I got shit to do.
I had a knife up my ass, alright? Give me a break.
But did they twist it?
They probably did. They gave you a catheter, and I know they twisted that bitch. Fuck that shit. I blew my catheter out, actually. They had to come in and take it. They had to come in and take it the rest of the way out because it had the balloon in it, and I didn't know it, which was wonderful when I told my mom to go ahead and pull on it. Yeah, they don't tell you these things. Yeah, so I'm sitting there, and I feel myself piss all over myself. I was like, I just blew out my catheter. You need to go get the nurse. She goes to get the nurse. We're waiting. 20 minutes passes. I was like, let's just pick.
Oh my god.
I was like, I'm pulling this thing out. And she's like, are you sure? I was like, just start pulling. And she did. I was like, oh, wait. And she's like, why? I was like, let's not do this. She's like, yeah, I'm not going to do this. Nurse comes in and goes, we've got to get the water out of the balloon. I was like, find time to fucking tell me now, bitch. Like,
I need a screwdriver so I can fix my desk.
see,
I'm good.
I've had catheters before.
Well,
they're fucking excruciating. But the last ones I had, they didn't have the balloon. And this one did. So that was fucking wonderful. Filling it, pulling every bit of your fucking... But anyway, I'm not going to go into the details. No, I don't want a Kit Kat. That will fuck me up right now. I'll be so sick, snafu. I love chocolate. But
I'm hungry all of a sudden.
Right?
Six said he's tired.
Of course he is. You know what? I'll fix that for him right now. Hold on a second.
Oh.
Hold on a second.
He's about to eat, too.
There you
he
go.
Just
I
brought me
fixed
my
it.
food.
I fixed it for him. Tell him he ain't got to do the show tonight.
God. He's already downstairs. He's gone.
Of course he
went
is.
Popeyes.
I've never seen...
I told him I need a screwdriver.
He's probably going to make you the drink a screwdriver. You said you wanted a screwdriver. No, honey, I need the mechanical thing. Fuck it, I'll drink it. Oh my god. So what are you guys planning anything for Halloween?
Jesus Christ, Bo. One holiday at a time here.
I know, right?
Fucking Labor Day's Monday. It's not like I'm sitting in July going, you guys ready for Christmas?
No, but I mean, the Halloween stuff was in stores last week.
Actually, down here, it was in there last month. All of last month. I'm not even joking.
I can tell you right now, I'm not going to celebrate it with pumpkin spice anything.
Well, speaking of bringing stuff out for the holidays, I think, let me look at my calendar really quick before I say it. Yeah, it was the last 2 weeks of July. My mom had went to the store to get some, I forgot what she was in. Anyway, she seen the Halloween candy out. So she got it back like any normal person would. She starts looking around. They've already got Christmas shit out in the back. And it's not it's not been sitting there since last year. It's literally brand new stock.
That's crazy.
I'm like, geez, let's just fucking rush everybody's fucking life away. It ain't like our fucking life hasn't been rushing already. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, I love Halloween. I really do. My office is probably going to be all Halloween themed for the rest of my life. But at the same time, I don't like to rush days away because I like to fucking live. Like, holy
fuck. That's crazy.
Yeah, it really is. It's gotten way out of hand. I mean, we never celebrated birthdays until some dipshit said, I'm gonna give you a birthday card. And then Hallmark came along and fucking ruined that for every goddamn body. Motherfuckers. God damn it. Hallmark. Fucking shit up since the beginning of time. Then they make you feel better. Get well soon. Assholes. Really quick. I said it on the Twitch stream when I was with PTSDog, but thank you to everybody for the memes, the get well wishes, and all that stuff. I still haven't been able to go through all the fucking comments on the videos that Six done or anything, but what I have been able to see, it was fucking hilarious. Thank you. I needed those laughs. Recoil and Google and Six all know that. I didn't really talk to anyone for, what was it? It was about 2 weeks, wasn't it?
It was something like that.
No, 2 weeks.
Seemed forever.
Yeah, it was a long time. It was the longest time we've ever went without talking. So thank you guys for that. I know I haven't really posted anything to the page. I think Six has been doing that. But I did start talking to a few of you on Twitter and posting a few things. But again, thank you all. It meant a lot. It means a lot. Love you guys. Love all you fucksickles. Wait, I better say guys and gals and all you LGBTQZWay semen DVDs, because I don't know which the fuck you are. I'm not gonna fucking assume, because you know what that does. Makes an ass out of you and me. You know the first time I heard... Go ahead.
I was just going to say, keep continuing to send the semen samples, though. Bo still needs those.
Yes, I do need those semen samples. Ben Fartin. That's what that says. I wanted to make sure I said that right.
What? Osama Ben Fartin?
Yeah, he's in the chat room. He said howdy.
Oh.
Yeah, it's right there.
Alrighty then.
Ben Fartin.
Yep. I knew that's where that was going. When I first seen it pop up, I was like, oh, this guy's trying to be funny. Or girl.
Perhaps he is funny.
Or dog. Or cat. Or whatever the fuck you identify as.
Well, they're totally southern. Howdy.
Howdy. I'm from down here in Louisiana. Oh, that reminds me. We have a wonderful fucking clip from the news this week when we come back, and Google wants me to play this clip. It's a fucking hilarious news story. I had to make our news links even because she had 7. Then she told me she had 2 more, which made it 9. And I was like, we ain't doing no odd shit because my OCD is fucking flying off the fucking scales right now. And I was like, I got it. I know what, I got this. I got this. So we now have 10 articles. And I swear to God, Google, if you come up with an 11th one, I will fucking scream when we come back from the break. I swear to God, you better not.
I just gotta load up my 10 articles.
Yeah. Well,
but I already did some of them, so I don't have to load all 10.
Yeah, you have 4. You have 4 now. I have the 5th one, which makes it 10.
Oh, man.
But we do need to take a break because I gotta piss. I talked to you about David Libby Warrior Service and SOSRA. Go to SOSRAband.com. Grab the End of Stress album. You're listening to Barracks Talk right here on dvradio.net.
There's a smell in the air today. No, it isn't those beans you had last night either. It's an explosion of napalm in the AM. And all natural soap only from kbarsoapco.com. So start your day off as Lieutenant Colonel Kilgore does with the smell of napalm in the AM. Only from kbarsoapco.com.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
That's kbarsoapco.com.
You've been hearing from me about my book for the past 2 years on DV Radio. Now you can order a copy of PTSDog, Post-Traumatic Stress Disorder, and the Service Dog. Check it out on booklocker.com, barnesandnoble.com, and amazon.com. If you choose to purchase the book on Amazon, please consider using smile.amazon.com and picking the DV Farm as your charity of choice. Buy your copy of PTSDog, Post-Traumatic Stress Disorder, and the Service Dog today, only at booklocker.com, barnesandnoble.com, and amazon.com.
Let's get it on.
We've got some food recipe for you! The music.
Let's go! You're listening to WTVR on dvradio.net. By veterans, for veterans.
Simply made for you.
If you're just joining us, DV Radio now has an official sponsor. It's Nightcap Productions. Please go to your Google or Android or Apple store and download What the Forecast and support them. Thank you. And without further ado, here's your Jack that's in the news. Google.
You big dummy. When the president lies, it's not called a lie. It's called executive privilege. I'm Fred G. Sanford, and the G is for Guadalcanal. Want to see my diary? Were you a veteran? That's right. Oh, did you see much action? Well, only on leave.
And now, it's time to find out what stupid junk is in the news.
I thought that you were doing yours first.
I said when you want me to do it, you tell me and I'll do it. That's exactly what I got it recorded. I got it recorded if you want me to prove you wrong. I mean,
no, I forgot. It was a long break and I had to eat.
That was not a long break. What the fuck? Holy shit. That was like an 8-minute break. 6.5 minutes song, almost 7 minutes worth of song, plus the half a minute break, other shit. So that's about 8 fucking minutes. Are you serious right now? Really? Really?
All right. Well, you may have noticed in stores the animal cracker package is changed. There are no longer like the bars for the cage that the animal crackers are held in. That is because PETA stepped in and said we had to free the animals. Yep, it's crazy. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
I had to. I'm sorry. That's all I could think of.
I mean, come on. PETA said in its letter to Nabisco, given the egregious cruelty inherent in circuses that use animals and the public's swelling opposition to the exploitation of animals used for entertainment, we urge Nabisco to update its packaging in order to show animals who are free to roam in their natural habitats.
See, it really pisses me off because the front of the box of animal crackers showed where circuses came from. That was why they done that. And now that history is gone because PETA has to be a bunch of fucking dicks. Go fuck yourself. Fucking vegan-ass motherfucker. Nothing against vegans. I'm not against vegans. Don't take it like that. But those vegan-ass motherfuckers. Sorry.
You're completely correct on this. It's retarded. I'm sorry, but it's a fucking cracker box.
Right.
Oh my
God.
God.
By the way, I find the word cracker very offensive. It needs to be banned from the dictionary. Everyone. No one is allowed to use the word cracker ever again.
I actually have seen where people have tried to say that, and people have said they have no right to say that because that's nowhere near racist as anything else. I'm like, really now? You want to talk about racism, huh? You want to know where cracker came from?
Well, if cracker isn't racist, then the term monkey it up sure as hell isn't. Oh, but anyway, PETA is like insane. They are out of control. We need to crack them down.
Are they the ones that started this monkey racism stuff?
No, that was the DeSantis's opponent's campaign.
Oh my God!
Because during his speech, DeSantis referred to Gillum, who happens to be black, and said, and then in his sentence he said, Florida, we need to stop. We can't monkey this up or continue to monkey this up or whatever. The phrase was,
"Oh my God, oh my God, really?"
Which to me means fuck it up.
That's what it's always meant. That's what it's
I know.
always fucking meant.
But it's racist. It's racist. So less than 12 hours, they made it 12 hours without race being brought into anything. And so DeSantis, he put out the other day, I think it was yesterday or the day before, all the times that Democrats have used the term monkeying around. And listed like each person, what they said and everything. I'm like, that's great.
Well, it's just like when Roseanne, as much as I don't care about a lot of stuff she says, and I really don't care about a lot of things she's done in entertainment, when she tweeted that tweet out, that was not racist. That was not racist in the least bit. But what's her name was like, oh my God, you racist. It's like, no fucking way. Like, come on, man.
Everything is racist. We might as well all become mute.
Well, you know what? Water's racist. it don't identify as shit.
All right, but yeah. So these new cracker boxes, these new animal cracker boxes from Nabisco will no longer have the cages. And, of course, there are memes floating around everywhere in regards to this. They're pretty hilarious. Just look up PETA Animal Cracker meme.
Jesus Christ.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Moving along, a 101-year-old World War II veteran visited a ship in Dubuque. I can't say
Dubaki?
that. Just like the one he served on.
That's all I can think of.
That was Beryl Keene was a lieutenant junior grade with the Coast Guard, and he served on the USS LST-138 during World War II, and this past weekend, he had the chance to explore a very similar ship, the USS LST-325. So there you have it. So a 101-year-old World War II veteran got to experience his ship one more time. Okay. Part of a ship similar to his one more time.
Isn't that Dubuque?
What was that?
Isn't that Dubuque?
No, antipsychotic said it's Dubuque.
I thought that was Dubuque. Oh, I know what I'm thinking of. Never mind. Carry on. I'm not reading the article, so I never know.
And Steffu said, "Don't worry, Google. Bo can't say it either."
Well, I'm not reading the article, so I don't see the word, and I'm just going by what she's saying. So I know what I'm thinking about now.
Oh, moving along. Weed beer is near, and it's gonna get weird. It's basically beer infused with marijuana, but for all intents and purposes, it's alcoholic free.
Well, for all intents and purposes, stop adding shit to fucking beer. It's nasty as fuck anyway. You can't make it taste any better. Alright?
I know.
Here comes Recoil. He's gonna prove me wrong.
Definitely skip the whole beer part.
I want to so bad. Oh my god.
Yeah. So there you have it. Weed beer. Look for it in stores.
So can I expect to see my next door neighbor with a tub of beer and a front yard full of weed now?
He's from the sticks, man. He's just gonna dump a beer in his bong and then smoke through it.
Oh, you know somebody has. Man. Holy shit. Oh, really quick.
Come out with foam all over their face.
Oh my god. Really quick, while we're talking about drugs, you guys remember when I put that status update on my page right before I went to the hospital about the DEA was in the air around my house that morning? That was real. Apparently, they found one. Get this. Apparently, they find one plant, pull it up, go to my cousin's door, and knock on the door and say, "If you see anything like this, please pull it up and destroy it." Like, what the fuck kind of DEA agent are you, man? If I find that shit, I'm not gonna fucking pull it up and destroy it. I might destroy it in a goddamn pipe or fucking weed fucking packing paper, but I ain't gonna fucking. Are you nuts? Shit, I'm gonna be calling you and say, I'm gonna destroy this shit, man. I got some brownies. You wanna come destroy it with me?
Oh my god, that's too funny.
What kind of DEA agent does that? Like, I want to shake that guy's hand. He just told me to destroy it by any means necessary, which does not take away the use of consumption.
Was your cousin just like, yeah, you can leave that on the porch on the way out. I'll take care of it.
Actually, that's what he told me. He wished he'd said, but he wasn't at home. His fiance was. So she was all stupefied, like, okay, we'll do that.
What you got there? Is that tomatoes?
Oh my god.
I don't see none of them big worms over there. Why ain't they any over there? You ain't got no maters over there? Must have been a dry season.
It's goddamn dormant tomato plant.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, Giggle.
It's okay. It's okay. No problem. All right. Did you know that
I did not.
in Florida there is a town named Mayo?
Do they have a Mayo Clinic?
I don't know, but they will be no longer called Mayo. They are changing their name to Miracle Whip.
You're joking, right? You're joking.
It started as, I think, more like a real thing, but it is a joke. But they are changing the town name for just a few days from Mayo to Miracle Whip.
Wait, it started out as a real thing, but it turned into a joke? How is that What? See?
Our town is Miracle Whip.
As much as I love what Trump has done as president, that's like saying, well, President Trump was really going to run for president, but we're just joking now. Like, that's what you just told me.
Well, if it wasn't for Trump, there wouldn't be towns calling themselves Miracle Whip.
Oh my God! Stop it! I can't do it. So stop it. I've tried to do
Ann Murphy said, we aren't going to be boring Mayo anymore. We are going to be Miracle Whip. I definitely think this will put us on the map.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Put that town into shape.
And they'll be getting, the town will receive $15,000 to $25,000 for the name change, and the money will be used for city beautification measures. I still don't understand what the fuck city beautification.
You know what city beautification is?
You're gonna plant a tree. Woo! Let's put some flowers over here that all the dogs can pee on, and then they'll die.
When Mount Airy done that a few years ago, you know how much money they spent on mulch? That was part of the beautification process. They spent nearly $82,000 on fucking mulch in that little town. I was like, really? What the fuck you putting mulch on? There ain't shit to put mulch on in this fucking town because it's all banks and restaurants. Like, what the fuck?
Yep. Did they get rid of the power wires?
Hell no. They still haven't done that because Marquis, I guess, had seen where people had went over there and people had lit them the fuck up after the troll, had said something. They called me a fucking troll, straight up. I was like, go fuck yourself.
Boner Wood, the only guy that can get banned from his own town's Facebook page.
Right? Fuck them. You go spend $1.5 million on fucking taking the fucking overhead power lines away, yet you can't spend $20,000 on expanding a fucking homeless shelter for 18 people because it's gonna hurt residential areas. Go fuck yourself. That fucking bitch. I don't wanna. Anyway.
No, of course not. That makes so much sense. Two left. Restaurants are increasingly banning diners from using their cell phones. So, and this is in New York. So, some restaurant owners are losing their appetite for customers who don't disconnect during dinner, especially in a city where people are seemingly addicted to talking and texting. Some eateries are requesting diners put down the phone and focus on the person or people in front of you. John Winterman of Batard in Tribeca was so frustrated by the behavior, he wrote a tongue-in-cheek Facebook post saying he's beginning to feel it's his duty to grab people by the scruff of their neck and introduce them to their dining companions.
Oh, dear God. Well, I can't exactly say that I disagree. However, that's such a liberal mentality of deciding that you're going to force other people to do what you think they should be doing.
Right.
Wait.
Well, one waiter made the comment. He said, there was a couple, they were celebrating their wedding anniversary, but they were both on their phone. And I mean, they were an older couple. And so, it's like, so what? Like, when Six and I go out to dinner, guess what? We don't really talk that much. We're on our phone.
I'm gonna tell you what.
The last time we were out to dinner, we were playing Battleship on Facebook Messenger.
I remember that because fucking Six and fucking Host Chat fucking blew host chat up so fucking much, I had to turn my tablet off.
That's when you look at the waiter and say, just be glad he isn't clipping his toenails.
Unless you're at a movie theater or a concert, which I understand if you're like video recording a concert, but if you're talking on your phone or doing anything like that in a movie theater or a concert or something like that, don't tell me what to do while I'm paying you to serve me. Don't fucking do it. Right. I'm not paying you for that. I'm paying you to bring me shit, not to tell me how to fucking live my life. If I want to be on my phone while I eat, I'm gonna be on my goddamn phone. If my wife's there, tough shit. She understands. Or I wouldn't be on my fucking phone. I mean...
Exactly. Well, and...
I'm on my phone right now.
Right?
Well, and Six even said, remember before cell phones, so when Six and I used to go out to eat, before we each had a cell phone, and before DV got big and everything, he would read the newspaper and I would read a book.
I used to do the same
going
shit.
Out to eat.
I would do shit like that. Like, I can't, whatever. I can't even talk. Oh, Recoil, Nevermore says hi.
Hi to who?
So, just don't tell all these kids who are doing fire challenges and stuff that they will not be allowed to be on their phone during dinner. They might have a meltdown.
Right.
Oh man.
Oh, it's the newest one. It's the put your phone down challenge.
Now, I can understand if you're having like a big family gathering and stuff like that, you probably shouldn't pay attention to your phone. If you do here and there, that's cool, but I don't think you should take a full-on conversation on a phone while you're sitting there with your kids or something, unless it's an emergency.
Right.
But at the same time, like I said, if I'm paying you to serve me and I'm not in some type of venue, don't tell me how to fucking live my life.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Now, final story of the evening, and then we'll do your sound, because I'm sure it'll be funnier than this story, although this one is kind of hilarious. So Florida State University's Student Resilience Project is designed to help incoming freshmen deal with college stress, but some students can opt out. So basically, this Florida University is allowing incoming freshmen to waive a required program that is aimed at lowering stress on campus if they are already too stressed.
I am so confused.
So this anti-stress program where you learn to de-stress and not have as much stress, required for college freshmen at Florida State University. These same college freshmen can say, well, this class is way too stressful, so I'm just not going to do it.
Oh, fuck no. Your ass is getting that fucking class done if I have anything to do with it.
Right.
I should have done that when the Army force fed us the fucking resiliency training.
You're so right.
Opting out is possible if students are too stressed to complete it. Jim Clark, the dean of the College of Social Work, told Inside Higher Education, "We're not out to punish."
Okay, my question is, what if that's a required credit?
Well, that's the thing. Well, it doesn't say if it's a required credit, but it's a required program. It's a required class.
Oh my god, I don't get it.
I know. Well, Turning Point USA founder Charlie Kirk told Fox News, this goes into the category of you cannot make this stuff up. I fully agree with that. It's like, it's just asinine. The mandatory part of the program will take between 25 to 30 minutes. But I guess some people think that that's too stressful. So they won't have to do it. They can say, I'm too stressed out.
Oh my god. Well, you've heard it here, folks. That's the end of Barrett's talk. This is too stressful. Fuck you all. I'm done. God damn.
I know.
If I quit everything that ever stressed me out, I would not be sitting here right now. Like,
I know.
I would literally be doing nothing.
I know.
Like,
I know. It's crazy. It's like that. You might as well not go to college. If you want to opt out of the anti-stress class because it's too stressful, you shouldn't be in college.
I got it.
Sorry.
If you kids are too stressed, try the coma challenge, alright? Get yourself induced into a fucking coma. Fucking dick bags. God damn. Fucking
Alright,
kids.
Bo, all yours.
Alright, so this news story happened this week. They have had an update since this aired, but I'm not going to say anything about it. You probably heard it. If not, you're going to laugh your ass off. It happened in Kentucky. That's why the accent is so fucking thick.
Someone suspected of burglarizing your home is never a good idea. A Floyd County man found that out for himself after having a gun pointed at him when he did just that. WYMT Sean Allen talked with the victim in that case.
Officials say meth is on the rise, and as a result, so is crime.
Must have been a bad batch around here because Floyd County's went crazy in the last 4 days.
Neighbors notified Mason Tackett that his cousin, Philip Matthew Higgins, was seen carrying items from his house.
When I finally got down here to the house to look see what happened, the door was standing wide open. It looked like he was packing up for a yard sale when he come out.
And that is when he confronted Higgins.
He was lying, throwing his hands and saying stuff like, I didn't do it, you know how rogues do, and blaming on everybody else.
The confrontation took a dangerous turn once Tackett found items belonging to him.
He did pull a gun on me when I got back around the house because I guess he thought I was upset with him.
Items not normally the target of a would-be burglar.
Who steals a cheese grater? He's got the works, Lysol. He stole an empty bottle of spray. What got me the most was my soap. He stole my soap. Who steals soap?
Philip Higgins is charged with receiving stolen property and being a convicted felon with a firearm. In Turkey Creek, Sean Allen, WYMT Mountain News.
Tackett plans to file additional charges against Higgins.
I don't know about you all.
I have a feeling everyone in that town.
The cheese grater.
I have a feeling everyone in that town is cousins.
I watched the update. I watched the update this morning with my mom, and he goes, I'll tell you what, everybody must be on meth. Must be something in that meth. Everybody's been doing something out here these last 4 days. I'll tell you what, here in Florida County. I'm like, oh my God. I thought we had thick accents here in North Carolina. Nope. Kentucky fucking beats me. I tell you what, boy.
Oh, that's so funny.
They beat Nevermore's Virginian accent. Like, holy shit. Like, when he said rogue, I thought he said robe, like a bathrobe. I was like, what the fuck's he referring to a bathrobe for? Like, bless the guy. I feel sorry for him. It's his cousin and all, but god damn, learn to enunciate. And see, I'm usually good at understanding thick accents, like Louisiana, the Creole, stuff like that. I know what they're saying. That motherfucker, he was talking like some space alien shit from Kentucky that, you know, he got beamed up with one of the cows or something, and when he got brought back, he was just all kinds of fucked up.
Right?
Oh, man.
Oh, that's too funny.
They accidentally used a cow-sized probe on him.
Well, this guy was a big old boy. I'm surprised he didn't knock that little skinny-ass cousin out, because that cousin, he looked like he wasn't nothing but fucking skin and bones. And this boy, man, he looked like he was about 300 pounds, 6 foot tall. I was like, I'd have knocked his ass out, gun or not. Like,
well, fuck. I just want someone to come rob my house and only steal an empty box.
Right?
I mean, Jesus
He stole
Christ.
my soap. Who steals soap? Stole an empty bottle of Lysol.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it was like one of those Windex bottles, too. I'm like, dude. He had all kinds of shit. He had fucking Christmas ribbon that had been used in it. I was like, what the fuck? who steals this?
Man.
Like, you gotta be one fucked up meth addict to fucking steal that shit. Holy hell. I know some crazy meth heads. I know some crazy fucking dread addicts. They have never stolen an empty fucking bottle of Lysol, nor a fucking cheese grater.
Yeah, right?
Oh my god.
That's too funny.
Anyway, I guess that's your junk in the news, Google, and mine, since I added one.
That is our junk in the news.
Well, since we have a long-ass fucking song, because I felt very nice to the person that I wanted to do this. I didn't realize how long the song was until after the fact, and I was like, oh shit, it's almost 8 minutes long. It's only short 4 fucking seconds. Damn You Metallica and Death Magnetic album. Anyway, I love Metallica.
Oh,
don't get me wrong, I love Metallica.
Funny.
I used to love Metallica back when they were good.
Back during Kill 'Em All happened.
Right. Back when Dave Mustaine wrote all their songs.
I was here to say back when Dave Mustaine actually wrote For Whom the Bell Tolls and Ride the Lightning and anyway, Recoil, where can people go if they don't want to hear about Metallica or anything else that's great to this wonderful fucking world of ours?
Right. If you want to get away from the regular standard cookie cutter type social media networks, you can head over to dvbarracks.com. That's dvbarracks.com. That's our forum. It's all for us. It's our little place. That's dvbarracks.com. Once you get over there, you can create yourself an account using either your Facebook login or your email. Once you have an account created, you can go to the top right-hand corner of the screen and click on your profile. You can change your profile picture to any picture you want to use, change your name to any call sign that you want to use, and you are free to use the forum in anonymity. It is the typical DV fuckery that you would expect, but there's also my personal favorite section, which is the peer support section. And that is brothers and sisters like you and me, looking out for brothers and sisters like you and me. So if you haven't already, head on over and sign up at dvbarracks.com. One last time, that's dvbarracks.com.
Before you kick your profile, you got to go to dvbarracks.com for the DV forum. dvbarracks.com. Kick your profile.
You got kick that motherfucker. Kick it good.
That's
kick
great.
Kick that goddamn Samsung Galaxy Note X. Whatever the fuck kind of phone you got. Anyway. Go to Twitter, DV_DV Radio. Follow us. I try to interact with everybody on there. Sometimes I just can't. Sometimes I can't because of whatever the topic is. But know that I do read 99% of what you guys put up there. That's DV_DV Radio on Twitter. We're also on Facebook, Dysfunctional Veterans of DV Radio, as well as YouTube. That's the exact same names. Don't forget that, fuck, I forgot what I was going to say.
Good job.
I really did. Oh
man.
Shut up. If you're still shopping for back to school or you're getting ready for Halloween or anything like that upcoming, go to smile.amazon.com, make DV Farm your charity of choice. No hidden fees or extra costs, and all the proceeds goes to DV Farm. That's a portion of your shopping cart, not you actually giving back, like out of your pocket. A portion of your shopping cart goes to the DV Farm. So that's smile.amazon.com, DV Farm. Make it your charity of choice. Thank you again. Thank you again to William King and his company, Nightcap Productions, for being the official sponsor of DV Radio. We cannot thank you enough. We will get you some ads made, and we hope that you all that are listening go download What the Forecast and the Backseat Navigator and let us know how much you love them. You know, send us videos of you using the Navigator. We'll try to put them up on YouTube or put the sound clips here on Barracks Talk or any of the other shows. Again, thank you, Mr. Billy. Google, anything for our listeners tonight before we end it with our last song?
I don't think so.
Well.
No, I'm good. I'm good, thanks.
Fine then. Be that way. I'm going to go to Recoil.
As always, be safe and keep looking out for each other, fuckers.
That's right. I'm sorry that I was out the past month. We will have some new shows upcoming. Sorry that they're all reruns. But as soon as I get all of this shit edited and get back in the flow of things, we'll have them. And as well, if you are one of the guests that has not been on, that was scheduled for this month and was bumped, we will get you scheduled. And if you want to be a guest or sponsor us, please either email us at info@dvradio.net or go to the More tab on dvradio.net, click on sponsors or be a guest and fill out the form, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But that is all for tonight, this Saturday night, September 1st, 2018. Until next week, Popsicles. Bye-bye!
Hit us up on Facebook and Twitter.
That's all, folks.